resist the tide. Rise, 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 rise. It's running through my veins. I can't hold it back yet. Feel it running through my veins. Every pulse ignites, getting stronger high. Watch me come alive. Ah, ah. Rise, 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 rise. It's running through my veins. I can't hold it back yet. Feel it running through my veins. reveals my true complexion, a twisted self-perception, a life of self-rejection. The venom courses through me, the poison's hard to undo. This path of self-destruction is caustic therapy. Staring at the mirror, a reflection so unclear, corroded by the demons.
I knocked my camera off kilter, and I also moved my microphone far away. Good morning, good morning. It has already been a day. Not an exhausting day, it's actually been a pretty good day. The dogs got their walk this morning, so that was pretty good, and so now they're kind of calm, which is nice. I've been making my keychains look a bit more professional. Well, hello. Oh, I don't know why I'm on. I don't know.
Is this any better? My microphone likes to be on crack in the morning apparently.
Peeling back the layers of this fractured disguise, unveiling all the flaws that I've been trying to hide.
I touched the voice changer, and like I have it on balance. Let me turn my microphone on and off again. Okay, 1 second.
I wish. Yeah. The best we get. Was around and I still haven't. We're just gonna have to deal with however I sound. Like the knob for voice changer is in the middle, so it should in theory be neutral, but however that works. I could start making it a thing that I have a deeper or higher pitched voice than I normally do, than I actually do. Then no one would really know. Well, you guys would know how I sound. My voice is also sitting a little deeper today. The smog the wildfires from Canada being on fire are really affecting my face. And hello, Kelpie. Good morrow, good morrow. There's the jewels. Is Dragon okay? Like, I'm fully allowed to rule Zero MIA to her heart's content. Is she okay? And if none of you know, I will hunt her down with a stick. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we are continuing our journey of 939. We're tackling a new column today, a new column of 20. My trash did get picked up today, unlike last week, so that's That's a benefit to the day. And after stream, I'm gonna go out in my backyard with some actual shoes instead of my flip-flops and find out if I have a fucking salon chair in my backyard. I did a little bit of organization before I hopped on air today. I got the remainder of my 10-ounce yarn skeins. I got them caked. So everything except my 1-pounders are caked. I don't have a machine that will cake a pound of yarn. The machine that I have only does 10 ounces, and it even stretches on that. But the pound yarn, I don't have anything that'll cake that just yet, so it's gonna stay how it is. And then in 3 weeks you get the back to school routine going on. I gotta say, like, as much as I hated it growing up, I think routine really helped me manage myself. And 1 second, my AC is vibrating against something, so I need to take whatever it's vibrating on against away. Oh, I just made it work. I'm gonna need tape at some point. So today's my last stream of the week. Oh, I guess ads are coming. Okay, ads should be over. If they're not, well, I'm talking about anything important. So yesterday was good at work. I got one of the higher end compliments of my career. Sorry. my meds aren't working just yet. And they should be. I took them extra early. But, I'm getting ready. Go help my friend. She's getting shoulder surgery done. So she's messaging me, being like, "Is it okay if you help me do this?" And I'm like, "Girl, this is why I'm coming down, to help you do these things." But yeah. So yesterday, and I'm gonna do a TikTok about it. I'm gonna do 2 parts at least, maybe 3 if I don't get it unburied today. So, yesterday, I was working on making it easier to get up to my back deck in my backyard. I live on a very steep hill. It is the it's called Drummond Street Hill. It is a very steep hill in Bangor. And my yard happens to be portioned on one of the steepest parts of it. So I have a back deck, so I can utilize my yard with a flat spot. Now getting up to my deck is actually kind of difficult because I have to climb up the hill. And I was digging earthen stairs. I do intend on adding to them to make them like stone stairs or maybe even gravel stairs. But I was just gonna start out with earthen stairs because, you know, it makes it a little easier for poor old me to get up a hill. And I'm like on stair number 3, and I'm digging, and I hear a thunk, like a hollow thunk. And I'm like, oh, what is this? So I start digging, and it's not coming. What is this? So I start digging, and it's not coming up very easily. And I'm starting to pull up shards of glass, which I do not want in my yard, because the dogs are idiots and glass is sharp. So I'm pulling up the glass. I'm taking the glass up. I'm trying to get around this object. And I finally go and get a bigger shovel, because I was just kind of using my hands and whatnot. And I'm like, nope, we need the big guns. And so I go get a shovel, and I find a corner of it, and I try to dig down below it. And I do. And I use the simple machine knowledge that I have of the lever to pry it up out of the ground. And it's covered in dirt and mud, and I'm like, what is this? And I don't know. And I just set it aside and proceed to continue picking out glass and like a plastic bag and just all kinds of things that had me very confused. So, and I still think I have a leather shoe what remains of a leather shoe, the metal parts of a leather shoe. And so I'm digging it up, and I see like a white, it looks like PVC pipe. Now, in my side yard, I had pulled up, years ago, I'd pulled up a French drain that was improperly installed and not really actually going anywhere. I was just like a piece of French drain in my yard where a French drain wasn't needed. And it was actually aimed at my basement, so I'm like, why is this here? If anything, it should be alongside my basement or aimed away from my basement. So I pulled that up, and actually I've had less basement leakage problems since removing that pipe. So I'm trying to dig around the colander, and it's round, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And as I'm doing all of this, I'm also pulling up pieces of glass and pieces of cloudy gray plastic. Now, it hasn't clicked yet. I still am like, the fuck is this? I need to get this up. And I finally do. And it's 2 pieces and a paint can underneath it. And I accidentally highlighted where I shouldn't have. I gotta go back. So it smells like old plastic. Like the hole is starting to emanate like old plastic smell. I'm like, what is going on here? And there's like a tab of something, and I pull on that, and it goes down deeper. And I didn't go in that direction yet because I had flip-flops and a shovel. today I'm gonna wear actual shoes and use the shovel properly. So I'm digging out. I finally get that out. I get the paint can out, and then I encounter more of the translucent gray plastic, which I'm like, what is going on with all this plastic? Then I find the blower. Then I find the blower that generally sits in the back of the salon dryer. And at this point, my hole has moved over and gotten bigger, where I have to actually pay attention to the first thing I pull up, and I look at it, and it's a toaster. I'm like, seriously? Seriously? And then I start finding the power cord. So there's stuff underneath in my backyard, and I'm like, what is this going on here? And by this time, like, I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, I really don't have enough time to deal with this, but I really want to find out what it is. So I pull the paint can up, I pull the toaster up, I pull the colander, and I don't even think it's a colander. It's the plastic part with holes, and then the solid part with no holes. And I'll get better pictures, and I'll show it a little bit better on my TikTok video that I intend on doing before I start digging again. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I had to go to work. I had to come in, cool down, because I was all hot and sweaty. So I cooled down. I was getting ready for work. And while I was at work, we had a downpour. Now, the hole is about 2.5 to 3 feet deep at this point. It's about 2.5 to 3 feet across. And I'm like, if nature thinks mud is going to stop me from finding out what's in that hole, nature's got another thing coming. Because I need to hardscape my entire backyard anyway. A hole here or there is not going to really interrupt what I need to do in my backyard. So it's on like Donkey Kong to figure out what the fuck is in my backyard. Previous things I have found in my backyard. I found a fuck ton of marbles, which I love and adore. And as I collect the house's marbles, I keep them in a container where, when the house is sold, I will have it set out as the house's marbles. So, like, the house lost these, and I slowly gained them back for it. So I've been finding marbles. I found a really, really cute, I don't know what maybe a perfume bottle. The top is broken, so I don't have, like, the lip is broken, so it's not complete. And it has a mold mark, but it doesn't have a maker's mark. So I keep hoping to find something, like, really, really cool. And, like, just one rare coin. I guess I did accidentally go someplace I shouldn't have. Okay. But yeah, that's the adventures going on in my life right now. I have not been out back since it rained, so I don't know if there's a puddle or anything that I need to deal with. But again, not like it's gonna hinder me any. got two little unicorn dragon keychains all done. They're part of my $3 series. They're very little. They take me less than 10 minutes to do. That's how fast I get them all set. And they're super cute. And I got 2 out of 5 of them done. I think I had 6 at one point, but I can't find where the 6th one is. I'm gonna do a little bit deeper search of my containers, but I scanned them in so I can make copies. I can use Mylar paper, and I can. Or Mylar plastic. I'm almost done this blasted guesswork confetti stage. I found my little scissors, but I lost a clump of string the clump of string that I was working with yesterday. I'll find it eventually, but it disappeared, so I had to cut a new clump of string. Well, that's no good. Pull over, find a bucket? Oh, that actually kind of reminds me. So last night, I'm sitting and I'm doing my paperwork. I'm almost done, and one of the residents rings. And it's 8:45 at night, and this resident doesn't ring unless, like, something legit has happened. And I go in, and she tells me that her doctor had just called. And when a doctor calls you at 8:45 at night, the news is never good. She got her pathology results back, and they were not what she was hoping for. But they do have answers and a plan. And I was like, you know what, tonight? You don't need to call your family in the morning. You use tonight to absorb and feel what you need to feel about this. And it's okay. If you need to ugly cry. This is big news, but you and your doctor have a plan. So yes, it's scary, but at the same time you have a plan, and it's okay. It's okay to feel everything that you're feeling right now. And it's totally okay. Everything is totally okay. And you don't have to worry. You're not going to lose your space here. You're going to have the procedure done. Technology has come a very long way from back when your mom had this procedure. And she's like, I'm really glad that you were working tonight. Like, you made me feel so much better. And, you know, I'm weird. Like, I that's all I want, is to make people feel safe, and I want them to feel loved. And I might not be able to do that all the time, but in these rare little moments where they're not ready to tell their family yet, like it was a very sweet, touching moment. I was like, do you need a hug? And she's like, can I have a hug? And I'm not a huggy person. I'm a look no touchy. I am all the no touchy. But she needed a hug. Like she needed a hug. So I offered a hug. And like it gave me warm fuzzy feelings because I'm very aloof at work. I try to be very professional. Like I want people to know that I care, but I don't want or need to be up your ass about it. Ah, okay. Well, that's no fun. I finally got all of my meds and my supplements. I got them all properly packed, and now they're in an easy to take form. So, I have that going for me in my life right now. So, I'm finding that I ache and creak less. My knee still bothers me, but my icky and creaky is not bitching as much. I'm finally being able to see the edge of where I'm working. Nice. Old Navy is a good place to shop. Like, I like their clothes. They're super comfy.
Some call it just loyalty, but we both know it goes deeper. Your strength becomes part of me. Together we're so much stronger. You never let me fall. You're always standing tall. My ride or die for life. Through every joy and strife. You never let me fall. You're my everything. You're my warrior forever.
I have a real quick but really
Funny enough,
vocal
I
part
just
for the
ordered
hard
more
techno
of
song.
the cards that I got yesterday to put the price tag, like, for my keychains. I like them enough that I ordered more.
That's the sample right there, baby.
Hold your fucking horses.
Doo-doo-doo. Crizzaloons.
I have a real quick but real great part for, I guess like a vocal part for just like a hard techno song. I'm sure you could probably hear it if you listen to this.
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. The last line with any sort of markers, then I gotta go down a couple and it's only two. I think I can keep track of 2 lines.
Hold your fucking horses. Hold your horses. Hold your fucking horses. You horses. Hold your fucking horses.
So much 939. But funny enough, less than there was black on this page.
I don't know, something like that. Obviously, it has to be beat matched and maybe some effects and stuff on it.
Yeah, so yesterday, the mail that I got, the 5 envelopes that all contained roughly the same thing. Yeah, it was the five envelopes of the same breach information. That's how bad the breach was, is they had to send it to me 5 times. Probably because the hospital, the doctor's office I go to, the specialist I go to, anyone affiliated with that hospital, I had to get a notice from those doctor's offices. I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday. I'm not hitting the check mark so that we can guess how many stitches I have done by the end of the stream. Just so everybody knows. I already know it's over 100. I was still kind of impressed that yesterday was exactly 300. I never get that lucky. One more line before I reach the bottom of a block of 10. Remember, tomorrow's Work in Progress Wednesday. I might actually have stuff to show off. The needle fell off. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. As you get older, folks. What's going on? Using the proper area of my glasses has become a fine art. Sometimes I need to use my progressive, my bifocal area. Sometimes I need to look over the top so I can see that way. Yep. You can thank the ADHD echolalia for that. Because the ADHD was, hey, what song's running through your head? And the echolalia, because it was inside and I made it outside. I have to engage my audience. And if engaging my audience means making them go, really? Then I have done my job. You have been engaged. You're welcome. Oh my goodness. It's less awful than it was. But, ugh. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know the whole original theme song if you want me to continue. Because as a child of the 80s and 90s, I mean, there was the What's New Scooby-Doo, and that was okay, I guess. But I liked the original Scooby-Doo where when something was going to open, it was a different color. I like the old cartoons growing up. Tom and Jerry, the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Grape Ape, Yogi, I can't remember his name. Not the Pink Panther. Snaggletooth? Not, I don't know. Awfully bold of you to assume that I've grown past child. Don't let my age fool you. Or all the bills I actually managed to pay, or all those funny responsibilities. Don't let that fool you. Oh, okay. Okay. See, what's scary is that was a long time ago. Okay. Now, if I get these 10 lines done, I'll have done 200 stitches minimum, just to give you guys a guessing game for the end of the stream. This block from here, these 10 lines, because it's 2 blocks, will be 200 stitches. And I think I can do it in an hour. know, Scooby-Doo, the original Scooby-Doo was 70s, but still, classic era of cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons. So, am I the only one who remembers the Pirates of Darkwater? Like, I feel that more people need to remember that. Oh my goodness. Ah. Enough! We have the shepherds singing the song of their people, even though they gotta walk. And they were very good on their walk. They were good dogs. They scared a couple of people. We saw a couple kitties, saw a couple squirrels. One person crossed the street. Because, well, they're big scary dogs. I've also learned, so the shepherds, their ignore command is leave it. People don't like being called it, and it's nothing personal. So if you ever encounter a dog and their owner says leave it, it's not about you. That's the command that's in their brain. Like, I've gotten some dirty looks for telling my dogs to leave it as I'm walking past a person. It's kind of funny sometimes, though. Just to see people get butt. Oh, and that's what it is the it is an item. It is, you might be that item might be something dead in the road, that item might be a piece of trash. Leave it. That item might be the ball that is in their mouth that they want me to throw but do not want to give me. Yeah, it was a short walk. I mean, we're all out of shape. Husband creature, the dogs and we're all kind of out of shape. And so it was just a short little walk, and I wanna get a couple walks in, and then maybe start picking up some jogging. Yes. Pixie says hi. I still have not gotten pupper cam set up. Go, pig. Go. Well done. I like this part of the. I like this part of block stitching. It's just it's back and forth. I've set my end point, and I've set my stop point, and all I gotta do is go back and forth, and change my string every so often. I am dreading the days where there are pages and pages of this because those exist. Like halfway through this project, there's a lot of that. Get this string to the end, then I'll change it. Playing quasi thread chicken. Really, it's only really thread chicken if you do not have the color, any more of the color left. I have plenty of this color, so it's not true. It's like war games. I would just like the gunk that's in the bottom of my lungs to come out, and I might force that. That might be one of the things I also do after stream today, is force the gunk out of my lungs. Deep, heavy cleansing breaths will get you to cough, and then if you're in a safe environment where you can have just stuff fly out of your mouth, or outside with no other people around, it solves the problem real fast. Okay, it is 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6.5 lines. goodness. Oh my goodness. Ugh. This is why we don't forget our meds. Tippy-doo. I also might make a trip to New Hampshire while I'm close to it, so I can utilize no sales tax and get some stuff.
My soul feels heavy, I'm dragging my feet. I'm just a soldier in the morning defeat. Staring at the ceiling, paralyzed. It's a fight just to open my eyes. Foggy headed, slow and dazed. Struggle to get out of bed in a mental haze. Eyes aching, thoughts won't line up right. Wish there was a switch to turn on the light. But then I take it, that tiny white pill. A rush of hope, a promise to fulfill. Boom, it hits me, a wave of pure energy. Brain on fire, body light and free. Clarity explodes, the fog starts to fade. No more pain, a brand new day is made. Thoughts are racing, ideas taking flight. Focus sharpened, laser bright. The world's in color, the music's in tune. This feeling of power, gonna see it through. This is the feeling I crave and I need. This is life, finally breaking free. Boom, it hits me, a wave of pure energy. Brain on fire, body light and free. Clarity explodes, the fog starts to fade. No more pain, a brand new day.
There's weird sounds outside my house. Might be the salon chair. Summoning more salon chairs.
This feeling's a gift, a helping hand. It lets me be the best that I can. I feel like a human, more than a shell. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off to hell.
Funny enough, once I hit this block, the block of 200, I'm probably gonna peace out because I do want to figure out what the fuck is in my backyard. But I also want to get through this funkin' chunk of 939. And I'm most motivated when I'm hanging out with my buddies on the interwebs. Ads are incoming in a minute. Ah. Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. More stitches. Actually, it's kind of perfect because this is the last strand in the part that I pulled. So I think I can get 40 stitches out of this. 49 stitches. Oh no, it's a little bit more than that. 89. Oh my goodness! It's like sitting right on it's sitting right on that flap of skin that goes from your esophagus to your lungs, and it just does not let me have any solace. Yeah, doing the math, I'm probably gonna have to pull another length of thread. Oh well. I'll just make sure that this one gets attached.
Everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I find you. Everywhere I run and everywhere I hide, I find you. I can't escape, can't escape, can't escape your love. It's following me. I'm afraid that I won't move on if you never leave. The darkness is caving in. There's no way we're saving this. I think that we're going down. The darkness is caving in. There's no way we're saving this. I think that we're going down.
So I have the column that I'm working on. I have another set 2, and I have 1. I have like 30 stitches left. 30 stitches across left, I should say. Tackling block.
The darkness is caving in. There's no way we're saving this. I think that we're going down.
sit back, relax, and listen to whatever song I have going on in the background. I have 40, 59 more lines, or more stitches before I'm calling it, so it'll probably be about 11:30, because I'm about to have to change color. Or not change color, but put on a new piece of string.
Walls closing in, I hear the echo. Who's there to catch me when I fall slow?
I have to pull out a new piece of thread because I've used the part that I pulled out earlier today. We are. I figure next week I'll be done the 939. And then after that, the page will zip right by. There's not a whole lot of colors after the 939 is done. Then we get to work on the other ear. At least I think we get to work on the other ear. I'm not 100% sure. Ugh. Oh, that's always fun. Oh, hello, whoever. Oh, it's me. I'm welcoming myself. Apparently, we have spoken enough to activate the thingamadiggies. Today was a very low-key day. But I love it. I appreciate everybody who's spending time with me. With streaming gives me a little bit of a hey, look, I'm here kind of thing. I keep saying, all you gotta do is come down here. Ugh.
Whispers the child's name. Love disguised, a cruel deceit. Trapped in darkness where nightmares meet. No one will believe you. The monster's haunted. His web of lies, where innocence is haunted. But this ain't no fairy tale, and this victim won't break. They'll rise
Doopy-doopy-doo. So, get your counts ready, because in a couple of moments, I'm gonna be saying, guess how many stitches I did. It's gonna be it's gonna be over 200. I feel over 3, but not much over 3. I'm doing this line back, and then I have another 19 stitches, and then we're gonna count. The only reason I know it's 200 is because it's a solid block, and it's easy to math out. 10 by 10 times 2. But the top line was mixed with other stitches, so that's why I think maybe a little over 300, but unsure. And then think about what else I'm gonna find with the salon chair, or if it is even a salon chair. I think it is, but I have to pull out all those other pieces that I was unable to get to before I had to go to work yesterday. That's really why I'm ending stream early. It's nice outside. It's not too humid, and there's a hole in my backyard with cool stuff in it. Honestly, I was gonna say 323, and again, I haven't been sometimes. Oh no, I'm really bad at keeping count. So it's. I know the 200 from the block. Other than that, so I'll take your low at 275, which it could be, and I'll take the high. I'm going with 323. I have Kelpies lurking around there somewhere. So yesterday, I know I told you guys I bought some more patterns and spent like a whole 18 bucks on patterns. And some of the patterns that I'm still like eyeballing is some equine fantasy creatures. Now there's a Kelpie, there's a Nightmare, there's a Pegasus, and a and maybe not a unicorn, but I know there's a kelpie, there's a pegasus, and there's a nightmare. And there's one more that I just can't remember. So I've been eyeing that one to make a kelpie for kelpie. That, and I keep hearing there aren't enough unicorns and pegasuses. So I'm gonna aim for October to have like 5 or 6 cutie pegasuses and unicorns. Okie doke. We have completed. We've completed the block. I'm about to hit the button. Last guesses. I'm still at 323. Jules' low is 275. Her high is 357. Anybody else want to play our game? My dogs are making weird noises. Oh, and I'm good. Okay, so I'm hitting the button. 337 is the final number. We went from 7.4% to 7.51%. So I'm pleased with that. And again, there are no goals in August because August is ridiculous. But I want to thank everybody for the gift of their time. Drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, and be kind to others without harming yourself. I will be on the road Thursday and Friday, so I will see everybody next Monday when we will continue our epic journey with 939 and hopefully get it done by the end of the week.